Greetings, Jai Balai. Greetings, sir. Greetings, greetings. Trip was perfect. Already open to next trip. Oops. You know the trip never ends. I feel like this moment is a trip all the time. Jai Balai, was that your name? Chandu? Or that was someone else? How to be peaceful? There is no quite secret to how to be peaceful. I mean, why are you not peaceful? Why you want peace so badly? Because this is the answer, probably, for you, how to be peaceful. Thinking about small things. But you know, you will always think about small things. So how you can find peace? if you would know right away that you will never stop thinking about small things. Maybe that's in your personality. So how can you find peace beyond that? Yo, new name. Mine doesn't shine, what do you mean? Maybe it's just lightning. But Chandu, ask yourself actually, how can you find peace with the current mind state? Your mind has to think about something. Let it be small things. But how can you find peace in that? How do you feel like? Or you feel like while you think about small things, there is no peace in it. There is no peace behind it. I would say the key of true peace is to accept your mind completely, to accept your thoughts completely. This is how you let go control. Jaibalai, I do office job mostly. Yes, new name. I went to Singapore again, but I was there for 2 days after Bali. The first day just spent chilling. The second day was complete chaos. All the day was chaos. It actually would be interesting for you to watch that chaos. Able Ghost, wrong information and wrong chat for you maybe. Chaos new name. Well, I did get lost all the time physically that day. Well, not completely lost in Bali, in Singapore, but I was having very hard time to manage traffic, to manage traveling by metro to places where I wanted to visit in Singapore. Able Ghost, you never know. Sometimes more serious, sometimes less serious. That's life. But no need to swear. Thank you, thank you. No, man, you can't get lost in Singapore. But I'm just... I just don't know Singapore's metro system very well. That's right, Chandu. But don't worry, Chandu. People who type some weird comments, they go away. I'm not worried about them. You shouldn't be as well. They are here and then they disappear. No, Jaiblai, listen. About spiritual people, I am here for everyone because I don't see spiritual people as something better or something more than anyone else. Awakening is totally not only about spirituality. Knowing your true self, knowing yourself beyond yourself, is not about spirituality. It can happen that someone totally not spiritual dives deeper in these topics that I'm talking about here, more than someone spiritual. New name, well, with help of ChatGPT, these days everything is simple, but the case in Singapore was that ChatGPT was leading me in wrong directions. Ray Jin, how can I tell you that? And is it important for you to be spiritual? But Chandu, thank you for trying to keep community topic related. No, ChatGPT is not wrong, but it's not right all the time. It doesn't know all like the latest updates of metro systems in Singapore. Yeah. But I mean, in Singapore, the whole city is in many levels. Metro system is in many levels. So Google Maps and Apple Maps, they can also lead you mistakenly. Suppose you meditated for longer period and that release of mind never happened for me, for you. Well, what type of release of mind are you looking for? That's one. And second, remember that while there is someone in you who meditates, someone in you who will try to release something, that will always be your mind. Your ego trying to fight your mind. This is not how you release. Chandu, that sounds very great. I don't know yoga much, but I know it's healthy for your body. New name, I want to visit China, Japan, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, Australia, India, of course. Lots of countries. Great Jin, there are no demons as demons. There are just emotions, feelings, and thoughts that you strongly believe in. That's why they hunt you. Jaibalai, India will be the first one. I mean Chandu. New name, listen, you haven't traveled around India. Maybe if you would travel around India, you would love more India. New name. New name, maybe that's the path of your life, to leave India. You never know. Yo, Jackie. Well, this was a full moon, before full moon week, so maybe that's why it was more stressful. Yes, Sarah's trick. It's chasing your own tail. You said it completely right. So the one who chases this tail must be seen without control. Just seen with allowance and acceptance. Any way you can find your purpose? Well, the purpose is always physical. Purpose is always personal in this life for everyone. There is no one purpose because people are existence all the time. They just don't see it because of illusionary layers that they believe in. But I don't know what could be your purpose. That is up to you. That depends on your specific personality, your life. I can help you to point in you who are you behind purpose. Ended up smoking cigarettes. Was of them for whoa. So you felt stressful because you ended up smoking cigarettes. That's a real deal, Jackie. Hello, Abral. Jackie, those are great news for your health. I don't know much about smoking because I never smoked. Well, I have tried, but I haven't got in past smoking addiction. I don't know, is that okay to just cut the smoking right away? But if you feel like that, you need to do that, then you must do that. I saw some videos, you playing music, have awakening helped you in any way with DJing? Well, I'm not a DJ. That's why I don't seek help. I don't seek help in awakening. Awakening is just a natural process. When you see through your ego. It's a process when you completely relax and let everything be. This relaxation helps in life in general, not specifically in music. But I mean, the more relaxed your mind is, the more creative ideas you get, the more opportunities you see in life. If you see that this life is only about this moment, all the time, it's just this moment, then you can see better opportunities. I mean, you can see opportunities clearer. You can see everything clearer, so that helps in life. You can see your patterns, your weaknesses, your strong sides, just beauty in this moment in life, and so on. Chandu, you are trying to start smoking and drinking, but you have cancer? You're not joking? Hello, Nambi. Chandu, and what stage do you have? If you know that. And if you feel free about sharing that. Jackie, be strong, be strong. Change this pattern of smoking with something else. If you just end some habit too fast, then there's left empty space in you. Not talking about silence or inner emptiness, but this empty space in your mind must be filled with something else, or it will trigger you. Hello, observer. Yo, yo. Totally not sad, bro. So don't believe in my face. the coffee is with how do you call it? With tapioca. What's the word? Well, it's called bubble tea. Tapioca bubbles. Yes, observer. I am back from Bali, back from Singapore, back in my home country. Yo Anish. Coffee is good for depression. Well, I like just in coffee the extra boost it gives. Extra kick. It helps mostly when I'm doing some work and my mind needs to go in performance mode. Yes, boba. Boba something. Yeah, they are called bobas. Coffee with bobas. Strange word. Tapioca bobas. Abral, maybe. But I doubt that I am in the same age as your father. Hello, Roberto. No, Roberto, I'm not praying. I don't pray. No, man. Sorry, dude. That's not the type of my mind. Do you sleep after drinking coffee? Yes. After 2 hours, yes. Chandu, you have lung cancer from childhood. It's second stage. Chandu, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope your treatment works. But if you have it from childhood and you're still treating it, is the treatment right? You make your own coffee protein bars. Sounds good. I don't like to make actually food and drinks a lot by myself. Because if I do that, that takes a lot of time from me. And I just want to spend time on different stuff. No, Anish, I'm not vegan. Professor who's super smart but silly. There can be different roles for me. I can be silly. I don't think that there is something bad about being silly, or as well as being smart, you know. Life is a play. Man, sorry, I will put slow mode on because I can see all of your messages. New name. I think lots of people, well, I objectively know that lots of people see me as silly in life because I'm telling you, I play lots of roles. I adapt to situations, to people. I adapt to moment. I don't care if my personality change. What is Team Eric or Team Candace? Ellie, what are you talking about? I feel like you're spamming. Bro, everything changes all the time. And you see me only in these live streams. But if you would see me 24/7, I bet you would think differently. No, Chandu, I don't live alone. I live with my wife and with William. This is William. He's very long. Yep, William. He always makes people smile. Who am I? How deep answer do you want? How deep answer do you want? Who am I? Okay, we'll take off slow mode. We are safe now. Deep enough. I like that, I like that. Well, then I'm Chris. And who are you? You know, if you are okay with what you are, if you don't feel like in your life you have to search for who you are, then that's awesome. And if you want to know who you are, that's awesome as well. I wanted to know who am I for many, 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 many years. And now I see that the one who searched for this answer, who am I, is just a trick. John Cena, okay, okay. Chandu, I'm letting you sleep. You are what you can grasp in this moment. That's a deep sentence, but actually it's not about grasping, because you will find who you are, or is there a you only when you be okay, only if you can be okay with not grasping to anything, completely anything. Even not grasping with the feeling of trying not to grasp. Do you ever feel there's a bit of rat race to be perfect? Actually, honestly, no. Because I don't try to be perfect like in general in life, because I know that that's not possible. But I know that there are people who tries to be perfect. And it's not bad. It can drain someone more out. But I mean, people who tries to be perfect, they succeed more in business. But all of this, as always, comes down to what you want in life, what you seek for in life. If you seek for total peace, freedom, and effortlessness, you will have to see deeper than perfectionism. You will have to let go this need to be perfect as well. Maybe it will stay in you naturally. Who is this spammer? Yes, yes, Jackie, I understand you, that you're thinking, you're saying that it's out there. Perfectionism around me, yes, I can see that. Many people are on that path of trying to be perfect. Well, I see perfect as, well, I see differently, because I see that everything is just the way it is at this moment. Next moment will be different, that's all. I just don't stick to word perfect. It's nothing for me. I would say 99% thoughts, words, images don't stick in me for a long. Actually, many people can't be free in their mind because they believe in belief that it's not okay to not know something. This is actually a big one in human minds. Because we can talk about this word perfect, what perfect means. But you know what's better? To let it go, forget it. Each one of us will either way understand something else. But not so many people can just let go everything that appears in their mind. They almost like seek value in every slightest thought. And that yep, everything is then subjective. Actually, I wouldn't say I make music. I did make music. I still enjoy making, creating music, but it's not a big part of me. Yo, new name, you are visible, don't worry. In which age one should make music? It's it's not like everyone should make music, and if you want to make music, man, do it right now. Don't wait for some age. If you want to learn something, learn it right now. Learn it every day. You know, there is this saying in life, fail faster. And at the same time, learn. Learn the best you can. But fail faster. Because there are lots of things you're gonna do in life and just stop doing it. New name. DJing, I will do DJing in this channel quite soon, maybe in a week, maybe somewhere next week, I don't know. But that's not the same as producing music, you know. I will do lots of different genres of music shows as well here. DJing, you can say. Sacral vibes, are you in illusion? Guess what it is. What is your feelings for music? Different feelings. Simran G, learn to not give up. About what exactly are you saying that? Because those are two different things. To give up on everything and to see what you need in life and what you want in life. If you're talking about music, well, I've been in music for many years, actually, as well as I've been in semi-professional, like athletics for almost 20 years. But both of these things came to some kind of an end. And can you be okay? Can you accept in you when something comes to an end naturally? No, new name, don't wait in Les Christo channel. Things gonna happen in this channel. New name, you're saying the coolest music maker? Well, the thing is, I don't need that. That's not for me. I like that, I love that. That's why I'm doing that. But do I want to be the best? Do I want to reach professional heights as producer? No. In my eyes, that would be waste of time for me. Maybe not for you. And there is one boba left and I can't get it out. Two bobas. Sorry for face close-up. That is how my setup is. Made here. Yes way, yes way. I had to say that, sorry. When will someone invent how to pass fragrances through mobile phones? When will that finally happen? An adventurous Frenchman face. What an interesting observation. I will say merci. That's the only French word I know. What commercial? Man, this is the first day after traveling from Singapore to here when I don't feel so sleepy. You hope it doesn't happen? But technologies, man, technologies are completely natural thing in this world. And it will happen. People, fragrances will be able to send through technologies to other people. And that is no problem that we don't know how. Human mind is almost without limits. Travel through phones. Don't stick to the word phone, what I said. I'm talking about technologies more than phone. Technologies in general. We are traveling through phones already, new name. Pragya, my take on that is that shows what is in people's minds. That's all. If people are in war with themselves, you know, many people are fighting in their mind all the time with themselves. So why shouldn't it transfer in outer world? This I don't know what I don't know, new name, but take in mind that it's always like that, and in future things change. You think a few years ago people would see how it's possible to talk with each other, see each other in some screens from all around the world? Completely no. Well, I don't see mind or consciousness as something separate. I don't like to separate anything from this moment. For me, completely everything in this moment is the same, including consciousness. You will not find the complete truth if you divide things. You can try, but this is how the inner war continues. Mukabela. I don't do completely nothing with my hair. Honest answer. I wash them mostly with water. Only once in like 3 days with shampoo. That's okay, Jackie. I know many people who use only their phone. No need for laptop. I would like to use actually my phone as well, like only my phone. But I mean in office work I need my laptop. Yes, mind is not separate from anything else. This is actually what non-duality is. I never speak about non-duality here, but actually I see what is non-duality. This is when you see clearly, when awareness is the same as all the movements in this moment. And this is not a thought. You can really see this. Not physically, Well, also physically, but don't think about that. Pragia, I'm telling you once, well, maybe I haven't said it to you, but man, so many people get attached to this word spirituality, this field of spirituality, and they feel like it's something greater than all the rest in life. But this is such a huge illusion in the mind. This makes the spiritual ego to grow. People in my family, well, I would say they are spiritual, and they are not spiritual. They are just wise, using their common sense, using knowledge of this moment, but that is beyond spirituality. Awakening is beyond spirituality, as well as an enlightenment. You're not, Pragya, you're not wrong about like asking that, but I'm just telling you, I want to be clear about that. Because I myself, when I was much younger, used to see spirituality as something special and divide people into spiritual ones and all the rest. And of course I did that because I was living true sense of separateness. I was living through inner center. I was living through a feeling that there is me and there is something else. Of course there is me and there is all the rest, but there is something that unites it. There is something one. And it's not a one thing. What is spirituality according to me? Man, spirituality according to me, I hadn't think about it, that's why I don't know what to answer. Someone who is interested in meditation, extrasensory things, maybe energies and stuff like that. People who choose to train in life their, let's say, sixth sense, intuition, to know who they are, those I would call spiritual people. Is samadhi possible as a natural state? This is an interesting one, because try to find out. You will see that as long as you try to reach samadhi and try to stay in it, you won't get far in searching for truth of your true existence. You'll be walking in cycles. How often do you perceive samadhi, stay in samadhi? It depends on your lifestyle, and it depends on, do you need it? Because why do you think that if your mind would be totally free of this illusion of control, why do you think that you would still need samadhi? That it would be so important for you? I wouldn't say samadhi is natural state. Because you know what is natural? Everything. Samadhi or not samadhi. Why do you think that only samadhi is natural state and all the rest of states that already exist in this moment are less natural? Isn't this a mind trick? Don't you see this? Spiritual mind will always try to, well, not only spiritual, every kind of mind tries to hold on to something, loves to see something in future, loves to think that better life and the truth is outside this moment, this exact moment, that only somewhere in future is the real truth, only in some state is the truth hidden. So how do you think, how you can experience complete, let's say, awakening if you feel like only samadhi state is the one? This is the thing that I tell all the time. Learn to see everything as one. Learn to see what is everything in your mind. only few people understand what everything means because it's too simple for the mind. Love to Indian Ale. Love to all of you. Man, I have to use bathroom for a little bit. That's because of the coffee and water. Do I believe in Jesus? Well, I clearly see Jesus in different way than you, because for me, Jesus is a person who existed 2000 years ago. He probably was real. That's all. Enlightened person. I don't see how more should I believe. Yes, Jackie, I will do it, but my wife is in bathroom right now. Don't want to disturb her. Yeah, you can say Jesus is stillness. I mean, if for religious persons, Jesus can be named as stillness as well. It all comes down to what is your interpretation of words. Because I never have read Bible or any other religion books. I choose to use words like this moment, existence, reality, being. Stillness is a good word, but, well, stillness was a doorway for me. But stillness is also happening. If you can perceive it, that means it's being perceived. If you know what I mean by that. No one wanderer. I don't listen to Krishnamurti. I have listened, watched, read many great dudes, gurus, but that was long time ago. Maybe I will read some book someday, when I will feel like that, when I will feel like my interest is wanting to play, my mind wants to play, but when I have free time I choose to use it differently. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for your hugs. Very sweet, very sweet. I'm feeling it. No, Pragi, I'm not an atheist. Because I know why religions are there, what are their strengths and also weaknesses. But I respect all religions. For example, when I was in Bali, my friend in Bali is Hinduist, and I love to talk with him and learn stuff about Hinduism, even though I will not use that information. It's just interesting to hear that. What is their religion, why, and so on. Jackie, it will not be forever practice. You never know, maybe the one in you who practices will be seen one day. That will be a day when your life will totally turn upwards down, turn in 360 degrees inner life. And you will not need inner silence as practice anymore, never. I mean, practice to what? If you're talking about practice to finding yourself, then you will not need it. But practice to calm down, well, yes, you can do it forever. But there are lots of different practices. But just merging in stillness, either way, that's a good practice. Any book recommendations? I can tell you some books I have read, but I totally cannot guarantee what you will understand by them. One of them is Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. One of them is Sri Ramana Maharishi, and I don't remember how that book is called. Just a small blue book. Have read also Osho's books. But this all depends on how open your mind is to perceive information. Wanderer, the thing is, we do not talk here about physical stillness. What is stillness for you, wanderer? Because physical stillness is something else than, let's say, stillness of calm mind. or stillness beyond thoughts, stillness of your heart. Either way, this is something else in you. This vast space. This stillness is also called shadow of your being. Shadow of this moment, because it's totally more constant than your thoughts. Many spiritual seekers stay in this inner stillness for all of their lives, because it's a good place to be. Hello, hello. Happy Good Friday to you too. Peace is not given. Well, new name. I don't know how to comment this. Because everything is given to you by someone else. This body is given to you, this mind is given to you. Why you think peace is not given to you? It's just that people don't choose to live towards peace. People don't choose to usually let go in them things that stands in front of peace. This is the moment when I will use bathroom. See you in few seconds. Yo love to Scotland as well. Happy Easters as well. This took a bit longer than I expected. Too much coffee and water today. What can you do? Let's drink more water. I love to drink water. Just look at it. It's so interesting. Some very interesting fluid. Yo, chuffing. Happy Easters. I don't know what day exactly is Easter Day, but happy Easters. And I have to cut my hair. I did cut it myself before traveling. Yes, new name, I feel water in me. I respect water so much. Hello, Erebus. Ancient Greek hairstyle. Nah, man, new name. There are better things to imagine. I am really not good at philosophy and about talking things to imagine. silence vibrations. Chafing, share with us what makes meditation great for you. No, higher observer. I don't know even what that means. Well, man, I see darkness as darkness and light as light. Sometimes there can be seen some weird things in darkness. Well, you identify as God. I mean, that's not really who you are. But well, I guess your personality is God. That's interesting, that's cool. Life is about differences. So you could see what unites these differences. What do you mean, Jin? You are heavy bottom, that means you are struggling in life. Is that what you mean? Setting aside 1 hour in the morning and going deep into meditation. Lately I've been feeling energized by them. They're essential to a good day. That is very good dedication. 1 hour every day. That can make fundamental change in your life. The more you can relax, the more you can let go. The more effective is the meditation. Sorry, melancholic, but UFC is just not in my field of interests. New name. Listen, you shouldn't drop meditation at this point. For real. It's not like you have to meditate or else, but there are things that meditation can give you in most straightforward way. For someone whose mind is running from meditation, you definitely should meditate. For someone who sees that life is complete with or without meditation, it's a different story. New name, you know how it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you to detach. It's gonna help you to relax. It's gonna help you to see more clearly what is here. Parison, you say you meditated once and you saw a vision of giant centipede. That was just a vision. That was just one vision. Meditation allows everything to happen in you. It allows fear to come. It allows visions to happen. It allows fear of visions to come. And you just stay present. and meditate for so long till you see who is the one meditating, and is there a one meditating. New name, I would say meditation is a little bit similar to even if you would be enlightened. I'm not saying you are not, but listen, even if you would be enlightened, meditation is like taking a shower. You can live without taking a shower. Taking a shower just makes you feel fresh. It's not needed. No, Ethan, this is not a meditation stream, but lots of topics in this channel is about meditation and self-inquiry. I would say more self-inquiry and just life in this moment. No, I don't see insects. But if you see them, don't worry. Yes, sometimes I lucid dream, but I am not attached to it. I don't strive for that. Your mind is just a tool, including all of its capabilities. Different people have different mind capabilities. Just like different people have different type of body, different type of muscle capabilities. It doesn't matter that much. Finding your true nature is not only for strongest minds with most capabilities and so on. But Ethan, if lucid dreaming helps for you in such a great way, then it is a part of your path for you. For every single one living here on this earth, the path is different. Okay, Erebus, we'll see what you're listening as well. From Europe, Latvia. Yes, Chuffing Hellfire. This kind of this kind of process in mind is very common, and it's very healthy. This helps you to see through the layers. Because it's almost all the time there is some layer thinking about other thought layer that you don't see right away. And then of course can come a moment when you feel like you see through all the layers. And meditation doesn't need to stop here, because you know what is the greatest layer. It is not in your thoughts. It is here, in your chest. It's in sensation level. When this layer will be seen, you can start to feel lots of pain flowing out through your chest. Whoa, Parison. I hope you realize that he is one specific person in Lithuania saying that don't base your knowledge on one person saying something, especially something like this. I have nothing to tell you about this sentence. Yeah, Parisman, I know that you're not saying that. you know why I'm surprised? Because Latvians and Lithuanians are like brothers and sisters. Closest two countries. And they really stand for each other. Same as Latvia and Estonia. Like there are three countries, Baltic states, Latvia, Estonia and Lithuania. And we are quite in close relationship. No, Latvians and Lithuanians. But of course there are different people. Different people who choose to hold in them different thoughts, who choose to believe in different thoughts. It's getting close to 2 a.m. in my country. I think I will soon go to sleep. Chuffing. I did not stop meditating. Well, wait. It's just that I meditated for a reason. I meditated to reach something. And now there is just no purpose for meditation. Because like I said, meditation well, it helps with emotions, let's say, either way. It helps to clear mind, but when everything is passing by in your mind, all the emotions, all the feelings, all the thoughts, when you don't hold on to nothing in general in life, then you see that what would be the purpose of meditation? I mean, I do meditation rarely, very rarely and for short periods. Because I found, let's say, okayness that is even deeper than some samadhi states. Meditation is always a good option, but like I always have said, meditate until there is no one left who meditates, and see for yourself then what is meditation for. But I do meditate just my body likes it, you know. But sometimes just a swim or a run or a walk is as good as meditation. If you don't use meditation to find yourself, if you don't need to do that anymore, then you can find lots of ways who generates stability. No, this is Sri Raman Maharishi. Another dude. But with similar path as Jesus did. View, Hola Munira. I'm just about to end the stream. Okay, new name, new view for you. It's still cold outside. Okay, boys and girls, go to sleep or go to not sleep. Nice to see you, Munir. Nice that you just came in to say hello. Maharishi, well, I get to know about him when I was in the start of my spiritual journey, when I was maybe, I don't know how old I was, quite young. Bless everyone, bless everyone. Good night, good day. No, I'm not Zionist. Peace and see you later.